Hi Gemini, and welcome to your TarotVideoScope for July 2015 by Amma. So immediately in here I'm picking up in sudden breakthroughs. The karmic wheel is changing, changes or opportunities you're free here for a trip, love comes back, financial opportunities. So let's break it down in here one by one and see what comes up. So representing you in here I have the Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords represents Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That's why I said this is a very good representation of you in here. So you are now ready finally to take action in here. You feel like maybe for some time now, at least one of your areas was not moving forward or stagnating. So you are now driven in here to take some sort of an action in here. And to take more charge in here. It's like you're due for a change and you want those changes now. Now, for some of you, not all of you, this can also be that you are a little bit in here prone to have like a sharp tongue in here. Like maybe prone to create a conflict in here because you can't hold back your tongue anymore in here. So my advice would be like trying not to feed into a conflict, even if other people are trying to start a fight with you or a conflict, or even if you are the one who wants to start a conflict in here. So try to avoid that at any cost in here. That's my advice in here, because life or events are going to turn out in such a way that there won't be a need for you to do so. So you could be having some problems in here, or maybe you want to tell some friends off or some family members off, especially I'm sensing in here where it comes to some conflicts or some problems with in-laws. This is what I keep hearing in here. So this is the wheel in here, and it falls on what's crossing you maybe in the first 2 weeks. It could be predominant in the first 2 weeks of July 2015. So the karmic wheel finally is starting to move and it's changing for the better. So now it's time for you to receive, if you allow it, if you are not afraid to embrace the new possibilities and opportunities being offered to you in July 2015. So finally it seems like your life is going to take a direction. Maybe you had some doubts, or you didn't know which direction to go. So finally your life is going in a very positive direction in here. You could be for some of you in here, this can mean that maybe you are dating somebody for a long time now, in a long-term relationship, and maybe you are going in the next direction in here, maybe being proposed or being proposed to in here, maybe deciding on a new goal and new direction when it comes to jobs, careers, finances, family matters in here. But whatever it is, this is an important decision, an important time for you when something is changing in a much more better and desired direction in here in your life. So in terms of what's above you, it seems like these are some good financial news coming here your way. Maybe you are now able to get a job if you were looking for one, but whatever it is, there is a steady flow of money in here entering your life. You could be deciding to invest in yourself, in furthering your education, or furthering a skill or an ability that you have in here. Maybe you decide to invest in here in yourself, and with the security that you know that one day you invest in yourself today, one day will bring you bigger money and bigger financial abundance. Maybe this is somebody else offering you some sort of an advice or an opportunity in here, maybe to invest in financial inventors, and that's going to be very successful in the future, maybe in the next 8 months. If you invest now, or if this opportunity comes in July for you. But this could also be that maybe now finally you are achieving some results. You are seeing some money coming out from a project that you have been working so hard, maybe with a partner, maybe with a group of people in here, or maybe even with your love partner. in here. So the root cause of this is because that you were trying to create that abundance, that peace for yourself, that prosperity for yourself. For some of you, this can mean that maybe you are looking to get pregnant in here and spending a little bit more time in here with family and friends. So that could be a good news in here related to a pregnancy or a child, a new beautiful development in here related to that. But also finally you now things are coming to it in order for you to create that prosperity and that abundance, for you to be a little bit more settled with your emotions, not to fear, and a little bit now to sit down, relax, and enjoy in here in your little sanctuary. But this is also has to do a lot of social events, big celebrations around you. This can be a celebratory conclusion to some important events or some important projects in your life. So social life is picking up in here. This is a lot, again, as I said, a lot of social events in here happening, like baby showers, engagements, marriage, so you being invited socially to a lot of events and activities in here. So this is the Fool, and it falls in the past. In the past. So to me that means that somebody from your past is coming back in your life. This can be a past love for some of you. It can be a past friendship for some of you. Somebody that you knew in the past now is finally returning into your life. This can be for some of you, your husband is coming back. Maybe for whatever reason, maybe for education reason, maybe they attended college somewhere else, out of state, or maybe for business and work reasons, they weren't around physically, but for whatever reason, so your husband wasn't around or your partner wasn't around, so finally they're coming back in here. So love, for some of you, love comes back. So in the future in here, so the advice is, I said that the karmic wheel is changing. Events are happening in such a way that opportunities are being presented to you for love, for finance, for finding a job, or to further your education, whatever it is that you need to do in order for you to shift yourself in a better direction. But it's going to require a lot of courage in here from you. So some of you maybe are struggling here a little bit with setting a goal, having a plan, maybe struggling with some issues in there that are not allowing you to embrace the moment and say yes to those opportunities. Maybe you don't have quite the courage yet and you are hesitating a little bit the change in here. It could be that maybe other people around you are not empowering you so that you can see the benefits of these events or these opportunities coming in here for you, because this for some of you can be an opportunity in here being offered to live abroad in here, or in a different country, or in a different state in here. So again, to reinforce that, this is the Nine of Swords, and it falls on the position of internally how you feel. And again, this can resonate a lot with your rising sign. So this is a lot in here, struggling a little bit in here, maybe with some physical issues, emotional issues, mental issues in here, mental anguish. Maybe you don't feel like you can make a decision. Maybe still there are some fears and phobias that you need to face in here. A lot of emotions in here coming in the surface with this card in here. A lot emotionally, something still feels very hard for you. But I'm also sensing in here that you could be working in here with a doctor, a physician, a healthcare practitioner to take care of some physical issues that you have in here. For some others, this is getting help in here from very positive people, maybe friends or family or even professionals who are willing to help you with your emotional journey in here, or how to better get on hold of your emotions so they don't get the best of you. So this is like sudden breakthroughs in here when it comes to you controlling your emotions in here for the best, so that some negative emotions in here, and these could be some emotions in here related, as I said, to maybe some issues or anxieties in here from the past. You could be also resisting change in here because maybe you are not ready to embrace these changes or these opportunities being presented to you in here, and maybe a little bit of fear in here, letting go in here, letting go of some emotional attachments in here. So in the position of people in the environment around you, again, this is sudden breakthroughs in here. So this is sudden celebratory news, good opportunities coming your way, sudden opportunities, sudden news. You could be somebody out of look can just start communicate with you, maybe someone from the past. This can be a sudden news when it comes to making money or financial opportunity, or maybe being approved in here for something legal in here, like a sudden legal news or anything that has to do with finances, courts, money, anything like that. So this is Seven of Swords, and it falls in the positions of your fears, hopes, and wishes. So again, it seems to me like some of you, or maybe you at some point, maybe you are not so sure about the goals or the vision, or maybe to take action or not in here. So you're going to have to deal, again, as I said, people around you, and the events are going to happen in such a way that they are going to make this goal setting or the vision, the direction in which for you to go, they are going to make it easier. So if you are not able in here and you don't have a clear vision in here, a clear path as to where do you want to go, maybe you don't have a set goal yet, that will be easier for you now, because it seems like people in the environment around you are collaborating with you now to make this choice a little bit more easier for you. So this is, again, this is the Justice card, and this is a good celebratory news again when it comes to a court case, any legal issues, any immigration issues. This is a breakthrough. Again, as I said, this is a breakthrough when it comes to any legal court cases. You could be signing a lease in here, you could be signing the documents, taking some rights back in here. Again, as I said, a good immigration news in here. Or applying for something that would allow you, as I said, maybe to move to a foreign country, or to gain some legal rights in here when it comes to immigration issues. For some other ones, this can be, if you are already separated or divorced, this can be that finally that money, that settlement money from a divorce or some other sort of courts settlement is coming through. So some good financial news in here related, that is coming through positive response through courts, legal matters, immigration matters in here. So, and finally, you achieving that balance in here that you needed, because at some point, for some of you Geminis, things weren't so clear, at least emotionally. Everything felt like a turmoil. So good news at last. So enjoy July. This was just a general reading, so I just picked up in here generally in what is going on. If you do need a private reading, please contact me through my website amalightworker.com or through my email amalightworker@gmail.com. I also offer other services. I offer birthday readings, breaking down different patterns in your birthday for you to find out why do you attract certain people or certain situations in your life, and what can you do in order for you to attract greater happiness and greater prosperity by simply being who you are. And I also offer energy clearings, Reiki healings, Tonran session, which is like acupuncture in distance. So as usual, please write me below with any comments or questions, and please like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to enjoy this month, July 2015. Until next time, thank you.